Okay, so speaking about work, I want to respond to messages that I've received asking about working on a tourist visa or on a visitor's visa. People have asked me, can I work on a tourist visa when I come to Canada? If I have a visitor's visa and I'm visiting my family or friends, or I'm just here on vacation, can I work and then stay back in the country? The answer is yes and no. So generally, the answer would be no. But there is something that I found on the government website. While you are here on a tourist visa, you can actually work for a period of 2 years if you get a work permit that is backed by the LMIE. Let me explain this. Actually, let me read it out to you. So here's what it says. It says visitors can continue to apply for work permits inside Canada with temporary policy extended by 2 years. It says that foreign nationals who are in Canada as visitors and who receive a valid job offer will continue to be able to apply for and receive a work permit without having to leave the country. Visitors applying under this policy who held a work permit within the last 12 months will also continue to be able to request interim work authorization to begin working for their new employer more quickly. This policy is extended up until February 28, 2025. So it makes visitors an option for employers in Canada as many are facing labor shortages. Prior to this temporary policy change, those applying to work in Canada would typically need to apply for their initial work permit before getting into Canada. If they were already in Canada with a visitor status when they were approved for a work permit, they would have had to leave Canada to be issued their work permit. And so with this policy in place, leaving Canada isn't necessary. So what this means is that while you're in Canada with a tourist visa or a visitor's visa, you can get a work permit, which will enable you to work for 2 years. This application must be done before February 2025. Now it says to be eligible to apply, an applicant looking to benefit from this public policy must have valid status in Canada as a visitor on the day that they're applying. They must have a job offer that is supported by a labor market impact assessment or an LMIA exempt offer of employment. And then you must submit that application no later than February 28, 2025. I already said so. And so that's it. So what this means is your answer is directly answered. Your question is directly answered here. You can get a 2-year work permit between now and February 28, 2025. Right? So that clarifies it. That clarifies it for everyone. Now, I would say that if that's what you're thinking about, there are several ways to approach this thing. But sometimes people are living like people who've this particular gentleman who asked me this question. I suppose that if he got a tourist visa, since he already has that intention, then he's probably going to be coming along with his certificates, his transcripts, his certificates, sorry, his resume or other stuff. That when he gets to the point of entry, if these things are found on him, what is that? It's like you are shouting, you're announcing to everyone saying, I'm coming in and my intention is to look for work. But this is not what this policy is about. That's not what this was meant for. And so doing this is shooting yourself in the foot. It wouldn't make sense for everyone who gets a visa to automatically be coming with intention to come in to get work. That's not how the government wants to operate, and that's not how they want to run this. So if that's what you're thinking, I want you to have a rethink, because that's not what this policy is there to do. So there are ways to do things. Just you have to try and understand the government policies and what they're in place for, and don't try to misuse them. I hope that hope I hope you're understanding what I'm trying to convey to you here, because if you come in that way and these things are found on you at the port of entry, there's every possibility that you can be sent away because you look suspicious. Because when you're coming in, they're asking you what are you coming for. You're going to say, I'm visiting, I'm here on vacation, I'm visiting my friend, I'm visiting my family. And if you're doing that, you're not visiting with your resume. You're not coming on vacation with your resume or with documents to support getting a job. already puts a red flag on you and makes you suspicious. So we just have to be sensible in the way that we try to use a system that's put in place for the purposes that it's meant for. If you have any questions or if you need any clarifications, let me know in the comments or send me your messages as usual. And thank you for being with me on Diaspora Lounge as I'm ending this topic about work. Remember to subscribe to our channel if you haven't, and like and share our videos, and we'll be bringing more content to help you to make better and wiser decisions, hopefully. Okay.